Hello, welcome to another Mega Master League video. We're going to showcase two more of my competitors in this prize tournament, currently a $300 prize tournament. And the battles that we have this time are two Dutchies, two Dutch friends of mine. I saw them matched up and I was like, yo, I'd love to see your recordings here. We have on the left side here, we have Triptando, and we have on the right side, Guido. This is round 2 of the Master League tournament, and we see on the left side a similar team to what we had in our previous video from the team from GCB. Also a Mega Swampert Lugia core, which I think is really solid in this meta. But we also see on the right side a big threat for that core. It's the Mega Gyarados. Triptando's team doesn't do great against the Gyarados, so he has to bring that Florges. And we see this time the red Florges, which is unique to Europe. So yeah, kind of cool. We see all the different flowers, and we also see Togekiss on Guido's side. He really loves Charmers. Some people are like that, I guess. I keep telling him, but yeah, you know, it's sometimes people are what they are. Let's take a look at these battles here. Triptando versus Guido. Triptando on the left here with the extra drill into the Lugia, which is a decent lead. And for Guido, it's not a great lead per se, but he also has the Florges in the back, which is somewhat comfortable. First Rock Slide coming in. I believe that Lugia does win the Zero Shoots here, because with the Dragon Tails and Arrow Blast, I'm not actually sure if it takes out, but it will take it really close to KOing, just because extra drill is so fragile. And this Rock Slide, yeah, I think the next one will barely take it out. I would reckon that Triptando is going to shoot this move here, because that's no shoot. All right, maybe let's see if I'm wrong or not. If Lugia wins zeros here, it does get really close, and does the next Dragon 2 KO? I don't know. It barely didn't. Lugia does not win the zero shields. It's good to know. I never did really, because all the extra drills shielded my Arrow Blast always, so I never found out really. Now farming down with the. Is that a Vine Wave Florges? That makes sense. It has a better matchup against that Swampert that just comes in here right now. I guess that Triptando is making a really good call here, that there's going to be Gyarados in the back, and you want the Gyarados on the Florges. Now let's take a look here. Hydro comes in, does massive damage, and now he swaps in his own Florges. Interesting play from Triptando here. He's also running the Fairy Wind Florges, which obviously it's super effective on that Gyarados, which is a Water Dark type instead of Water Flying. Take a look. I think you're almost in Disarming Voice here as Triptando, but another Moonblast comes in here from Guido. It's no shoot. This does a lot of damage, and this might actually change things up a lot, because let's take a look here. Guido's just waiting for Triptando to throw his energy here. Was that a Moonblast? Did I see it correctly? Yeah, it's a Moonblast. I think this Disarming Voice may have done the job here as well. And in comes the Gyarados, which is Waterfall, so it's not even the worst against this flower. In comes the first one. It does get shielded. It's super effective again. And let's take a look if Triptando can get to another move here. He does get to this fairy, this Disarming Voice only. This actually gets interesting. This looks so good for Triptando at first, making a really good call, bringing that Swampert into the Florges instead of his own Florges, bringing his own Florges in there. But now, after swapping his Florges, or basically throwing it away against the other Florges, this Gyarados is in a really good spot right now. And I'm not sure if an Earthquake will KO for me. I know Swampert is really strong, but so is a Mega Gyarados. It has a really good stat distribution. Goes to 5300 CP, as we can see here. Does this Earthquake take it out? Triptando needs this to take it out if he wants to win this battle at this point. And the Earthquake does not take out. You see here how bulky Mega Gyarados is. I think it's an absolute staple in this meta, because it also breaks that Primal Groudon, or it also beats both Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon. So I think a really solid choice from Guido. It's also just a cheap choice, right? In terms of Master League accessibility, Gyarados is probably one of the most accessible. Let's take a look at how Triptando is going to tackle game number 2 here. We see the Mammoth swap in from Guido right away. Florges is not even the worst there, and I really like this play from Triptando. He's building up a little bit of energy on that Lugia, so you can then take this Mammoth Swine out with one Hydro Cannon. Let's see. Looks like he's not throwing his Hydro Cannon just yet, so now you kind of have to shield this. Yeah, I think Mega Swampert would live, but I also don't think you throw away your most valuable Pokemon here, so interesting choice. And what I also see is that Mega Gyarados in the back again. Triptando didn't exactly bring a great team against it. at this point, it might look like that the Extra Drill could be lined up against the Gyarados. And the Gyarados with a Dark type hits even harder with the crunches. Actually comes in right now. And Triptando's going for that Earthquake right away. Does this land? This is actually huge. Oh, it does land. Guido tries to call a bait, but it's not a bait. And I think you also get to a Hydro Cannon here that chunks. Yeah, he gets to a Hydro Cannon as well. Do you shield this? He does shield this move. This feels kind of bad. No shielding the Earthquake, shielding the resisted Hydro Cannon. I think at this point, Triptando knows kind of what to do. Just bring in that Lugia. Make sure that your Extra Drill is not lined up to this, but aligned to that Florges. That does so much damage. Ooh, and a little bit of a late Q there from Triptando, which allows Guido to catch a Sky Attack here. That's not great, because you need the energy on the Gyarados. But also now you can line up your Extra Drill here. And even if this Florges had Pedal Blizzard, this is never really a neutral matchup. Because Extra Drill just resists the decent charge moves. And yeah, as you can see here, this Moonblast will do about 40%, but it won't be enough. I think... Oh, throwing on CMP from Guido. See what he does here. I don't think you shield this, right? Yeah, he doesn't shield this. I actually do like this play. Because this allows you to get some farm on the Gyarados. Might be crucial. I think this might actually win Guido the battle. Hold up. Let this man cook. Can he get to an Aqua Tail and a Crunch? I think he can. He might be able to. Wait. He's not shielding just yet. Oh, what a no-shield! That's huge. That's a game-winning no-shield because he would have had the Crunch here. Oh, that's massive. And throwing the Sky Attack at 1 HP, really good call from Triptando. After that really unfortunate catch that went from the Sky Attack into the Florges from Guido. And still managing to pull a win out, really big. I think you need to, you need to bring Florges at Triptando, I think. Because that Gyarados is just running through your line. Maybe the Giratina is good against Waterfall Gyarados. I don't know how you anticipate to this. Like a Dragon Breath Giratina could be good there. But then Triptando catches a really good lead into that Mamoswine. In comes Lugia. And while Triptando does have a decent answer here, I think he also knows that this is not that comfortable still. You also kind of want to use your Extra Drill for the Mamoswine maybe? I'm not sure. I guess he just wants to soften it up before swapping out. That's fine too. But again, Triptando did not bring Florges. No Florges means no Gyarados answer. In comes the... Was that a Sky Attack? What was Sky Attack, no? Oh, it's Aero Blast. My bad. I guess they're both flying. And then the boost. Can you now farm down as Guido? He might try to flip this now. Let's take a look. Does he shield this Rock Slide? Lugia's double boosted in attack. And no shield. Perhaps just considering keeping it for that Gyarados. But I think as Triptando, you could have had such nice alignment if you had that Florges here. Because now you have your Lugia on this Dark type, which isn't even a great matchup. And because Triptando didn't wait out the clock, he's now locked in here. Which is not ideal. You're throwing energy now, which is kind of redundant. Because the Swampert just one-shots this. I think... Oh man, that might cost him actually. That might actually cost him. Avalanche coming in, that's about 45%, I reckon. Yeah, puts this Mega Swamp just barely into the yellow, the Muscular Boy. And oh, really good counting from Triptando there, throwing on CMP. Oh man. But not waiting out the clock might just cost him here. Doesn't get shielded. Guido knows what to do. Just building up more energy here. Probably going for that. Going for the Hydro Cannon here. Can you get to 2 Hydro Cannons? Guido still contemplating to no-shield this. Yeah, now he does shield it. You might be able to get to another Hydro, which could be crucial, but looks like Guido's just throwing immediately. Denying his energy. Do you want to throw the resist Hydro Cannon? No, looks like Triptando just lets this go. Maybe you can... Ooh. Can you get to the Aeroblast here? It's gonna get really tricky. Gyarados just charges faster. You do have 2 shields here. So maybe there's a shot you need to land that Aeroblast here. Are you gonna go for a bait and Aeroblast? Or are you gonna just go straight for it? Let's see what... Triptando's going to do here. Going for the Sky Attack. And does shield it. He does shield it. Okay. Can you now get to the Aeroblast? But going straight Sky Attack. I'm not sure if Guido would have outpaced the 2 crunches here. Or maybe he does the 2 Aqua Tails though. Because his waterfalls are chunking. Yeah, I think Guido would have outpaced the two. I don't know. I don't know. I think you could have gone barely gone to the arrow blast here because you still had a shield as well. Yeah, I don't know. Right, if you throw sky attack, that means that a waterfall sneaks through, right? So there you already lose one fast move, kinda, and that put Triptando a little bit of a difficult spot here. I think these battles were really good to see though, and it really shows how good of a pick the Mega Gyarados is, especially in a meta where you can pick so many good Pokemon that fairies just don't come up really sometimes. The Mega Gyarados can really excel. Thank you guys for sending in these battles, and good luck in your next rounds. Chat, I hope you, or I shouldn't say chat, this is not Twitch. Thank you, viewers, for watching. Hope you liked it. See you in the next one.